Hello mga kamye and welcome back sa ating channel. So, today, kwento ko sa inyo kung ano yung naging journey ko during my rare job, online job hunting, which is specifically nag-apply ako sa my rare job. Rare job is a platform wherein you do tutors to Japanese learners, no? So, iba din siya sa 5-1 Talk. 5-1 Talk, ang pinakater nila is mga Chinese. Now, sa Rare Job is, ang ginakater nila is yung mga Japanese. So, hindi rin siya naging madali. And there are lots of changes daw in the previous process of the application. Ang nabago doon is, nagkaroon na ngayon ng speaking test wherein before a year ago I guess wala daw speaking test and tawag dito pero merong demo. So now sa oras na to I actually had my speaking test. I just finished my written test and speaking test. Okay. Usually guys, tayong mga Maranaw, hindi natin gina-consider yung working online as job kasi minsan ang stigma siguro yung iniisip natin we have to find job na nasa government or yung like kailangan everyday umaalis tayo ng bahay para magtrabaho. And hindi natin kina-consider yung pagtatrabaho online. But teka lang guys, you have to be practical, no? And I think ang hindi natin naiisip with isa rin siguro kaya hindi tayo nagkaano is yung online job usually natatakot tayo mag-explore, yes, na what if hindi ko yan kaya or ganito, ganyan. So, as for my experience, aside from I want to earn more, I also want to challenge myself na mag-explore pa outside my comfort zone. So, today guys, ikukwento ko sa inyo kung ano yung naging journey ko sa pag-a-apply. I actually applied for some other websites na online like mga virtual assistant, but for now naging busy ako dito sa rare job na to kasi parang malaki yung hinihingi nila na mga requirements and yung process niya. So, yun na nga. Number 1 is you have to register on the website rarejob.com. Gumawa kayo ng account doon, and then after you have successfully registered, meron na kayong makikita na sa yung first na tawag dito process, which is the skills assessment. So dyan makikita ni dyan yung again yung ngayon na bago, the written exam and the speaking exam. Yes. So, sa written exam, wait lang. Yung sa written exam, guys, meron 5 categories na dapat mong ipasa. Yes. Dapat mayroon kang 5 categories na dapat ipasa. Number 1 is yung conversation. Parang magkakaroon in meron silang ibibigay in 10 I think 3 minutes ibibigay nila dito na conversation. Meron mga fill in the blanks doon na kailangan mong i-fill in with the correct grammar para magkaroon ng correct grammar. Yes. So, it is 10 items and you have to earn 6 points. Yes, para pumasa. Second is vocabulary. Vocabulary is 2 minutes ang ibibigay sa inyo. And there are 5 items. So, kailangan nyo ipasa yung 3 scores nyo. And then, sa grammar na meron siyang 20 items. It has 8 minutes. And then, kailangan nyo lang makakuha ng 12 scores para makapasa. And then, the last is yung comprehension. Bibigyan nila kayo ng passage. And then, there are, I think, 5 or 7. Okay, 5. 5 questions. And, kailangan nyo lang ipasa. Makakuha ng 3 scores para maipasa yon. So, yun yung first na examination. Yes. So, alhamdulillah, I passed. Papakita ko sa inyo yung score ko. Char. And then, the next step is yung ipapasok nila kayo. So, you have to proceed to the next step application, which is yung speaking test. Ito yung bago. Before, walang speaking test, but you have to do the demo. Yung speaking test, guys, ipapasok nila kayo sa isang website, which is the Provost. You can search it also in the internet kung ano yung magiging expectations niyo sa Provost. So, si Provost, guys, it's a automated na or computerized questions and interview na wherein sasagutin nyo through speaking yung lahat ng mga questions niya. Yes. So, as for my personal experience, I think mas gugustuhin kong kausap po yung totoong tao kasi mas may express mo. 'Di ba? And kahit siguro may mga slang words or mga hindi masyado mong na salita na words, minsan ako consider pa. But in Progos, you have to very, very, very specific. You have to be clear. You have to be, kailangan fluid ka sa pagsasalita mo. So, medyo challenging ito for us. Yes. So, alhamdulillah also, again, medyo okay yung naging score natin. So, ipapakita ko ulit sa inyo score. Yan. So, after that, actually, you can, before proceeding to the speaking test, actually, pwede ka naman mag-jump into other, muna, like, i-process mo yung Skype mo. Yes. May mga process din, ibinigay sila dito ng mga process kung paano gumawa ng Skype and paano mo ma-link yung Skype mo at saka yung account mo sa RAREJOB. And then, after that, you have to read the interview guidelines. So, sa interview guidelines, makikita mo doon kung ano yung mayroon silang tutorial sa lahat. Like, paano gumawa ng Skype, paano gumawa ganito, how to, paano to schedule, and paano ka mag-attendance before the interview. And then, one of the reminders also is for you to take speaking test. So, again, pwede naman later on na yung speaking test as long as matapos mo naman siya before your before your schedule of interview. Yun. So, after that, yun na nga, mag-schedule ka ng interview mo. Sa scheduling, guys, mga umiyak, medyo pahirapan kasi kung maghahanap ka ng schedule during daytime, every now and then, kailangan mong mag-refresh sa dates. Okay? So, sa pag-refresh mo, minsan mayroong mga mababakante kasi like hindi darating or napa-reschedule din yung nakakuha ng slot. Usually kasi fully booked na sila. So, medyo pahirapan talaga. And, so, kailangan, you have to refresh it every now and then. But, kung tigilan na matubay ka, you have to wait until midnight. Like, sa midnight ka na lang maghanap ng schedule. Kasi, by 12 a.m., it will be refreshed and then another day will be added. Now, which is, lahat na yun sila open. So, mamimili ka na lang kung saan ka doon magpapabooking. I think, nung mag-open ako ngayon, nung nag-open ako for schedule, nagpa-schedule ako ng interview. Most of it na for about 5 minutes. Most of the hours are already fully booked. So, yeah, medyo pahirapan. So, you have to be patient. So, para sure na makakuha ka ng slot na gusto mong oras at, oras. So, ang mga tips na pwede kong ibigay, no? Kasi medyo mahirap hindi naman siya mahirap. Siguro ano lang, hindi mahirap. Actually, mahirap for me. Pero, depende yan sa level ng, depende yan sa level ng guts. For me, as of my experience, medyo nahirapan talaga ako to achieve the scores I had. Nagkaroon ako ng maraming prayer. Mga tips ko, during your written test, you can actually search on sa mga YouTube or sa Google on the mga grammar exams. Yes, para at least parang it's not that yung mismong na-search mo is yun yung lalabas. But kahit papano, parang kung medyo yung utak natin is medyo kung medyo kinalawang na yung mga grammar natin dyan, yung mga pwede siyang ma-refresh. And parang nakakaalis din yun ng kaba. Kasi parang hindi ka natatakot na, ano kaya yung lalabas na exams? Or ano kaya yung lalabas ng mga ganito? So, yan, nakaka-less siya actually ng kaba. And then, as for the speaking test, ang ginawa ko talaga guys is, di ba gagamit ka ng ganito. Ilang ulit ko siyang tinest. Pinag-differ ko kung saan ba yung mas clear. Now, noise cancellation na ito ha. Pero ang nangyari, ang ginawa ko, tinry ko siya sa nag-echo test ako sa Skype. Echo 123, just dial echo 123, and then pwede ka na makapag-test regarding your every time na kailangan mo talagang i-set up yung headphone mo. Kasi every time na ganito ako magsalita, parang, okay, naririnig ko, pero low voice. Pero kapag ginanyan ko, every time na nagsasalita ako, nakaganyan ako, very clear and very, hindi naman siya loud na as in nakakabingi, but the clarity is there. So yun, you have to check your headphone. Even if you are using a noise cancellation, you have to make sure na talagang klaro at dinig mo yung sarili mo. Kasi si Progress guys, ang mag-check din is hindi tao. Ang mag-check dyan is mag-check dyan is computer. So, kung ano lang yung sinabi mo at kung ano lang din yung narinig niya, yun lang din yung i-check niya. Also, another tip, kahit na hindi ka ganun kapag sasagutan mo yung mga questions, like, magtatanong kasi siya, like, there are some, for example, I think, 5 din categories yung binigay nila na questions. Like, yung interview, bibigyan kanila ng situation na wherein mag-uusap kayo. I mean, yeah, there is an interview, your friend that is going to go through something, and then she'll be, or that person will be asking you of what to do, and then you have to answer the person back. So, for example, ang situation is, uh, your friend is going to an interview and she'll be asking you of what she should do during the interview or the preparation. So, you'll be given 40 seconds to prepare, and then you have to answer. You have, during the conversation, you will have 60 seconds. So, it's a minute. So, ganun yun. You have to prepare and you have to construct a conversational, or like, for example, okay, I'm going to an interview. What should I wear? So, you'll be answering her of what she should really wear. So, you don't need to talk fast as long as you are answering it very clear and very precise yung mga wordings mo. And you have to construct your word na hindi redundant, and then yung transition mo is nandun. Yes, mga ganon. And then also, there will be a graph, or something that will be a picture of a graph that will be given to you na you have to describe it. Yes. So, kailangan ulit, again, you have to be clear. You have to describe the graph. You don't just describe what you see in the picture. Ganyan. And then another is that you will be given 8 sentences for you to read aloud. Now again, every sentence will be given 10 seconds to read it. 10? I think, or yeah, 10. And you have to read them very correct. Like, yung phonology nyo is kailangan very clear and very accurate. You don't need to read it very fast. You should not read it also na very slow. You have in moderate but very clear. Another also, what other things? Yung mga ganun. So, actually, if you are going to, wrap it up, hindi naman siya ganun sobrang hirap, for as long as mag-practice lang kayo na mag-practice paano magsalita and paano to mag-deliver. Yes. So, yun. I think, yun na yun. And then, meron ng pag afternoon talaga, guys, afternoon talaga mga kumya, ilalabas na nila yung yung score mo. You have to reach the score, hindi score, you have to get an A2 to continue to the initial interview. Kapag pre-A1 ka to A1, medyo they are advising you, nandoon naman din again sa kanilang instruction na when you get an A1 pababa, then you are advised to na lang muna, wag nang mag-proceed into interview. You'll just have to, defer your application para at least mabigyan ka pa again ng chance. Yes. So yun, after it, so again, alhamdulillah, now I will be waiting for my interview. Yes. And I scheduled it on March 17. So, alhamdulillah, sana kayo din mapaisip kayo na mag-job hunting din online. Kasi kahit pa paano, medyo okay yung financially. So, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum.